let me tell you about some bullshit. I've been unemployed for 1 year.
My company, this shiny new full of promise startup, vanished overnight. No warning, just gone. We only found out from other news sites about the closure. They didn't even have the decency to tell us directly. When you work for a company, you give them 100% of your trust and understanding that they will take care of you in return. You would never expect that they would drop you without warning. They didn't care.
Health insurance, gone. I actually was in the middle of a dental procedure,
but was not able to finish it off because I couldn't afford to finish it without insurance. At first, I was in shock. I thought, how could this happen? But as the reality sunk in, that shock turned into anger. Anger at how disposable we were. Hundreds of people's livelihoods snuffed out like we didn't even matter. This wasn't my first time being laid off. In 2020, the pandemic hit my industry pretty hard, but this felt personal. It felt like proof that rich CEOs truly treated employees like toys that they can toss aside when they were bored. Truly profit over people. I took a few weeks to process before opening LinkedIn. Honestly, I'd rather stick heated rods up my nails than scroll through LinkedIn. I'm thrilled to announce post. It's nauseating when you're unemployed, but what choice did I have? The job hunt had to start somewhere. I applied to 4 jobs a week, every week. That's hundreds of applications. And the silence? Deafening. Most companies didn't even bother responding. The few that did sent cookie-cutter rejections that somehow managed to feel both robotic and patronizing. Even my old freelance connections ghosted me. People I'd worked with for years couldn't bother to even reply. And as the months dragged on, my standards plummeted. I went from applying to reputable companies to whatever I could get. Designing YouTube thumbnails for $20 an hour? Sure. But I got rejected from that too. It's humiliating. I spent my entire career building skills, proving my value, winning awards, and for what? To be ignored? To feel obsolete? The silence was louder than any rejection ever could be. There were days I just wanted to give up, stop caring, to stop trying, but this rent don't pay itself. So, I decided to stop waiting for someone to give me a chance. I gave myself one instead. I started this YouTube channel. I always loved storytelling. Back in 2000, I graduated as a film and animation major, dreaming of telling stories visually. Life had other plans, but that itch never went away. Now, with some time on my hands, I finally got to scratch it. It wasn't easy. Teaching myself to film, edit, and write scripts for YouTube was a learning curve. But with every upload, it got a little easier. And then one day, a video I uploaded went tiny viral. Seeing those views climb felt like a ray of light. It's still a work in progress. I'm not a YouTube partner yet, but I found something more valuable than money. Creative freedom. No bosses, no limitations, just me, my camera, and whatever story I'm trying to tell. These days I found a rhythm. I take long walks with honey, work on videos, make art, meditate, and yes, still job hunt. It's not the life I planned, but I gave up on expectations at this point. I am one with the flow. If you're out there feeling that anger and frustration of being unemployed, look, I see you. I know how hard it is. I know how lonely it feels. I know that useless feeling, and it kills. And I know that rage of being turned down. But here's the thing, we're not alone. There are thousands of us all trying to figure out what's next. So let's support one another. Let's build something together. Let's make a community here. If you watched this far, thank you. Your time means the world to me. And I'm not ashamed to ask, please do subscribe. I need to hit that 1,000 subscribers for partnership. I truly want to make this an honest living. I want to create something true and real, and something that could be of value to whoever watches. This is what's keeping me afloat right now. Given that I'm at the end of my rope, they say if you find a job that you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. I want that. This is my that. Let me know in the comments if you need a subscription as well. I got you. I'll subscribe right back. Let's prove to the world and ourselves we're not done. Because we're not. Not even close. We have so much more to share. Thanks again. See you next time.